Hello to all my YouTube maniacs, and today I'm going to be doing something a little different on my channel. A while ago, I had my cousin, Mandy, suggest to me that I should review movies on my channel. Since I'm really fond of movies, I like movies, TV shows, mostly certain types of animated shows. I love cartoons, for a lack of a better term, and anime, and Disney, and Pixar, and DreamWorks, things like that. Well, today, the day after my birthday, I discovered that Netflix, I knew about this for a little while, but Netflix was releasing Jurassic, I think it's Jurassic, it's either Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, Campcretaceous. And I figured I would do a little review of that. I actually started it earlier this morning, and I finished it a little while ago. Come on, baby. My puppy is going to be in this video. Come on, baby. There you go, girl. So, I finished it a little while ago, and I am not going to, if you are excited for it, I'm not going to give spoilers on it. I'm just going to give my little take on it. My question right away with this was, I was trying to figure out who in their right mind would want to go and be in a camp setting in any sort of Jurassic establishment. I certainly would not want to be. This series reminded me of the biggest question that anyone has ever asked when it comes to the Jurassic Park franchise. Why in the world did Alan Grant go back to any of the islands? And a better question would be, why is he going to come back to Jurassic anything in Jurassic World of, I think it's Dominion, that's going to be coming out in, I think it's 2021 or 2022. My mind is completely boggled over this. I also cannot figure out for the life of me, as I watched this series, I could not figure out where in the timeline this fits. The only thing, the best guess I have is this was happening during Jurassic World, the first film. Not Jurassic Park, because there are hints or clues to the idea that that's how this happened. Now, again, I am going to be rather vague on explaining things. So, the way that this starts out is there's this kid, his name's Darius, and he is really excited. He wants to go to Jurassic World. And he's a gamer. And he ends up doing something pertaining to games that allows him to go to the island. And right away, I noticed that this series, it gives a lot of nods to the other Jurassic franchises. And that made me really happy. But I think the nods are less of an homage and kind of leaning directly into it, because I was seeing a lot of things in this series where it's like, oh, I remember that, or oh, I know where that came from, or oh, I know what they're doing here. If you watch it and you're a fan of Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. The other thing about this, I liked the way the dinosaurs looked, but I'm not exactly sure about the kids themselves, how they looked. And also, Dr. Henry Wu, which now basically has become the franchise's villain at this point. I mean, small spoiler. I mean, if you haven't seen any of the Jurassic films or any of the Jurassic World films, sorry. I mean, but yeah, he's pretty much become a villain, and in this, I am not one of those people, like, I guess you could say I am politically correct to a point. I am not going to, want to burn down someone's entire existence because I see something that was offensive to me, because I realize that people make mistakes and they can change the way that things are potentially, rather than just show up on their doorstep and try to ruin their entire existence. But I will get to the point on that. It looked kind of like Henry Wu had been a little whitewashed, because he doesn't look Asian to me, which was weird. Other than that, and like I said, the characters, they look, as my friend Kat put it, kind of uncanny valley, I guess you could say, or kind of unfinished. I don't know. There was just something there, and I was worried that the series. See, and this is another point about the series. As I watched it, I was wondering, who was this designed for? I was really questioning that. I couldn't figure it out, because there is, again, minor spoilers, not giving details on it, but there are deaths in this series. And again, I was trying to figure out who this is designed for, because if it's designed for children, why is that in there? But the way that they did it was, there's no gore. It just sort of cuts away, or you see what's happening, but you don't see what's happening. So again, I have no idea who the series is designed for. The only thing I could guess, being a toy guy, the only thing I could guess is this series is kind of a way to get us to get to the next Jurassic film so they can bring out the next toy line. Because right now there are toys on the shelves that are branded Campcretaceous. Sorry, my dog is trying to eat the table with which the camera is on. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. So, did I enjoy the series? Yes, I enjoyed it. And the outcome of it, the ending, I want to see what happens in the next season. As far as voice acting, things like that, all that was fine. Like I said, I really don't know who this was designed for, other than like hardcore superfans of Jurassic Park. I can't figure out where this is set in the timeline, but I am gonna go back and do some research. More than likely, I will throw up some images, maybe some clips in this video for you guys. But for the most part, I enjoyed it. I'd watch the second season of it, but I really want to see this go whatever direction it's going, but maybe be more targeted rather than just be all over the place. Because my original thoughts about the series was it was designed for children. Like I said, there's a toy line that is with it, and I don't know. I really have no idea. That's my biggest issue right now with it. But yeah, would I suggest this series to someone if they are not a Jurassic Park fan? Maybe not. There is a bit of drama in here, though, but it's only a tiny bit. All right. Well, thank you for watching the review. I hope it helps you at all in influencing and watching it or not watching it. I will see you all later, and again, thanks.